Dirty old Salford, dirty football team, dirty pitch, and dirty cup because Carl Robinson was drinking out of a coffee cup. I mean, I've never seen anything as ridiculous in my life. Why is a football manager on the dugout drinking a coffee? Nonsense. I think Roy Keane, it cut to him during the game, and I bet he was absolutely disgusted. I mean, he looked disgusted, but he must. I expect him to be talking about that on Stick to Football come Monday morning. Um, Honestly, borderline disgraceful, but there's worse things going on in the world. What a win for Bradford City. 2-1 win, 1-0 down at half time, and it were looking pretty bleak. The team they were doing everything right. They were doing everything how we've been welcoming Bradford City to the football field. They've been playing with grit, with character, how Bradford City should be, front-footed, attacking, positive football, the type of football we want to see. So when it was half time and you 1-0 down, there's not a massive overreaction because we know we're doing things right and we're still probably with a better team with the chances that we're creating. We got into their penalty area a number of times. Keller, Sarcevic, Lee hit the bar. You know, we had so many good opportunities in that first half. Second half, Mellon missed a one-on-one with a goalkeeper straight at him, which he'll know he should have done better with. Don't matter because he's the match winner. And they didn't really threaten us all too often. They looked good on the counter-attack. A bit of pace in their front line, but caused us a few problems. Baldwin had a great game again. He's coming up leaps and bounds recently. Really good, comfortable performance from him again. Really pleased with that. Jack Shepherd as well. He were great. He had another dominant display. Didn't look out of place and never really does he? I must say, we have to thank Barnsley. We must really thank them that they gifted us Jack Shepherd this season, because if they didn't gift us, and obviously if we weren't thankful that they gifted us Jack Shepherd, our season it'd have been over in 2 weeks. So thank you very much to Barnsley Football Club for gifting us Jack Shepherd. Great performance from him again. Paul Huntington came on and looked dominant as he always does as that central centre back. Never really puts a foot wrong. The whole team. Brad Halliday got the goal. Advermola looks to keep picking up knocks, but he's battling through it because he must have an injury. But Lewis Richards and Tariq Wright have been battling through theirs, and there's real competition at the wing back spot. And Teo Advermola's making it his because he's been brilliant. That bit of move, that bit of trickery, the skill to get away from those 3-4 players to get in a very good ball to Michael Mellon where he sort of fluffed his shot and it fell to Brad Halliday, but that goal was all Teo Advermola. Fantastic play from that left-hand side, and for a left wing-back, for a defensive-minded player, you'd say that football, it was a joy to watch him just absolutely power past those players with skill and pace, and that's what he's got in abundance, pace. What a player he looks to be, and thank you very much to Crystal Palace for allowing us for gifting us him on loan again, and Burnley for gifting us Michael Mellon. We must thank them and pay our respects to Burnley, Crystal Palace and Barnsley, and really thank them continuously. Before I go any further in this video, please like it if you do. Subscribe if you're new as well. Thank you for all the recent subscribers. We're on the road to 900 subscribers. All the support is massively appreciated, and I know I'm probably dressed a bit scruffy for such an occasion of beating Salford. So am I dressed properly for this video? I'd massively appreciate if you would let me know. Maybe I should have put a suit on. Recently I've talked about the connection that the players, the manager and the fans are having with a football club, and seeing those full-time scenes are fantastic to watch. Whether you're in the ground or whether you're sat at home watching it, the connection that the club have with the fans is really special at the minute. And we saw it at Bromley, the players charging into the away end and celebrating with the fans. Unfortunately, Poynton got booked for celebrating with fans, which is a ridiculous law as we know. Mellon got booked, but in fairness, he did take his top off. He got a bit carried away. But you shouldn't be getting booked for celebrating with your own fans. That's what makes the special connection with football and fans. Without the fans, football is nothing. And I think it's a ridiculous law that needs rethinking. I forgot to mention it on Tuesday, but when you're seeing that raw emotion, and that's something that Alexander's built up, and he said in his post-match how happy he was, he had a smile when he was watching that. We've never seen out like this. I keep seeing Bantams Heritage tweeting about where the last three promoted sides were after so many games, 34 games. The 98-99, who I think it's Martin Bruce, I'm sorry, but whoever it is who keeps telling me about the 98-99 Premiership promotion winning side, they had 64 points at this point after 34 games, and we have 63. They finished second, so there's much hope that we can get into that top three if we keep going the way we are in terms of that. And obviously the other ones were promotion winning sides from the playoffs, so they were in the sort of late 40s by this stage, so we're absolutely flying in terms of the points. So the fans, they'll feel great, jubilant, amazing, on top of the world. I know I'm in no position to dictate how fans will feel. After recent ongoings, who am I to dictate how fans are going to feel? But I'm sure that they are feeling great and jubilant. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel. But obviously Michael Mellon got his goal, and there's been a lot of criticism, not heavy criticism, but a lot of people somewhat writing off, saying, oh, he's poor. He's missed some big chances so far. He obviously missed two after one another against Bromley, and he missed a one-on-one today before he got his goal. A really good goal, caused by Callum Kavanagh as well, who's had his fair share of criticism or just reflection on his game. And these are two players who give 110% every time they take to the field. They chase down every ball, they put pressure on the back line, they give it their all, and that's all you can ask for. I'd say Mellon contributes more on the ball in terms of his hold-up play, his first touch, his link-up play to the other players around him. He gives more in that regard. But what Callum Kavanagh gives, what he did today again, he makes things happen. When he's on that football pitch, his first touch is poor, his finishing's poor, a lot of his play's poor, but he gives 110%, and he's got a knack of making something happen by just being in the right position, by having an intelligence of where he needs to be, what runs he needs to make, and making space and freeing up space for other players, sort of making those I don't know what decoy runs, that's the word that we're looking for, and that's what he's brilliant at, and that's how a player can change a game, and that's what Callum Kavanagh did, and that's what George Lapsley did with his chasing down and his tackling and his tenacity in midfield, just giving us a bit more strength in there to support Smallwood, who had another great game, and Bobby Poynton's composure that we were probably lacking with Sarcevic coming off, his energy and his creativity. And there were 3 substitutions at the time, which were risky substitutions for Alexander to make, and he hadn't got enough credit for this. We had 2 subs that were taken off for injuries because of Salford's poor pitch, impacting how players were falling heavily on the rugby pitch, and obviously then you only have one more allocation to make subs unless you make them at half time. And why would you make subs at half time with the team doing reasonably well, no one needing to be dragged off? But 70 minutes, freshen it up. If we got another injury, we would have been down to 10 men, and there would have been nothing Alexander could have done about that. So he run a risk. Do I make 3 subs and risk the fact that we could go down to 10 men and get an injury, or do I put 3 fresh players on there, give us a lease of energy, a lease of a new wave of thinking, a new bit of creativity on there, and roll the dice? And that's what he did. Not many managers in recent years would have done that, and that's credit to Alexander for doing that. And that's the type of team we are at the minute. We're a team that takes risks, and we're a team that has grit about us. And I'll say it week after week because we keep winning, and there's 12 more cup finals to go. I believe this team has enough to go all the way, and more wins that we're getting, the more confident the fans are getting, the more nervy they're getting, because it's getting towards that time now. We're on the home straight. Every game's massive, but I think it's fantastic that we're in this position, because I've never been in a position where we're chasing automatic promotion. A lot of fans haven't, and it's very exciting, and I'm just taking every game as it comes. Yes, you're looking at the fixture list every day, you're looking at the league table every day, and you're looking at everyone's fixtures and results 100% went our way today. Would have been nice if Donny had dropped points. Obviously Notts County were winning until the last minute. They got a 2-2 draw late on. Wimbledon lost. Port Vale drew to Tranmere. Poor Tranmere at bottom of the table, and obviously the other result was I can't remember. Who else is up there? I don't know. Of course, Walsall losing to Swindon 1-0 at home as well. And Walsall flying high. There were 17 points after we lost to Notts County. Clear of second, I think, or maybe us. But there were 17 points clear of second at one point. And now they're 4 points away from us. We could be top of the league by Saturday. We've got the cards. They haven't got the cards. We've got the cards. I mean, Walsall also have the cards. And I think Doncaster have the cards. But we've got the cards. I've got the cards. They're birthday cards. But cards, nevertheless. We have got the cards. It's in our hands. It's ours to lose now. We're in such a commanding position. Yes, teams have games in hand, but we win every game. If we score 2 goals every game, we will get promotion. Because we're not conceding more than 2. It would take a lot. It would take a lot to do that. I'm very confident we can keep clean sheet. If we concede, we're not going to concede more than 1. And I'm confident we can find a way to score. We didn't against Wimbledon. Their defence is ridiculous. It's like Chelsea 05. But I'm confident that we can keep it below 2. Because we've done that in every game apart from the Notts County manic 5 minutes. That were one off, a flash in the pan. Clearly, when you look at all the isolated 34 fixtures results, it hasn't happened aside from that. And we've shown the ability to score 1 or 2, and we haven't shown the ability to concede more than 2. So we can do that, and we can keep this one going. If we can keep finding a way, and that's what we've done. We've found a way to win. Scruffy late on, but that's happened to us many times. Teams have gone and played us. I remember the Mark Hughes season, the 22-23. We conceded late on to Gillingham. We conceded late on to Mansfield. We conceded late on to Crewe. We conceded late on, I think, to Swindon. There were so many teams that conceded late on to throughout the course of that season. Crawley, I think we did even. So many times we either dropped to win or a draw for a defeat. And if you do that, you're not going to go up. And that's why we were never in the top 3. We were never fighting promotion. That's why we didn't get over the line, because we did it against bloody Carlisle in the semi-final. This team don't do that. This team does the opposite. We score late on. Touchwood so far for 34 games. That's how it's been going. They've got to keep it up. And I believe they can. And 12 cup finals more. 12 games more. Get behind them on Tuesday. I want to see you all there. There's no excuses. To back us now, we've gone all this way. We're in a promotion race. Get down there and sing your heart out, because they deserve it for the way they've been battling. This is a team we can be proud of. Again, for the away games, we've got some huge away games in April. Get down there if you can. It's all dependent because of stupid bloody Sky Sports and making games after 12 kickoffs now, which is throwing everything out the pan for fans, match-going fans, just for a bit more money. And it's inconsiderate beyond belief. But get there and support them, because there's something special can, and I believe will, happen this season. And this team, it's a special group. We made 4 changes to the side that beat Bromley, and we won again. It's a group. We're a real group, and we've got some good depth. And we've had injuries. We've had so many injuries during this good run, and it hasn't phased us once. Someone's come in, they've done the job, they've kept the place. They've come out, someone else has come in, done the job and kept the place. And that's what's happening, and that's what will happen. This is a good group. And Alexander, like I said, credit for the 3 subs, but credit for every one of those players who stuck at it. Mellon missed big chances, but he took his big one, and we won. And that's all that matters. Another win, 12 more cup finals, over to Tuesday. Let's hopefully get another win there. Let's keep it going. Like I say, great support again. Brilliant for all the fans to be travelling down and selling out Salford. Thank you very much for watching. We hold the cards. And I hope that was great television. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you're new, on the road to 900 subscribers. Hopefully World War III doesn't start whilst Bradford City are going to win promotion. Have a good one.